Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. We're continuing to talk about God's characteristics or his character traits or what the Bible calls the fruit of the Spirit. And today we're going to talk about gentleness. I want to first of all remind you and have you remember that God is always gentle. We've been told lies that he can be harsh and demanding and exacting and punitive and all of those types of things. God says, nope, he's gentle. There are lots of different picture stories that he uses saying that he won't break a gentle reed or a leaf, a long piece of grass. He's so gentle, he won't even break a piece of grass or something like that. God is gentle, and his gentleness is one of his dominant traits. Now, to think about being gentle, what's the opposite of that? Well, harsh, hard, exacting, demanding, all of those different types of things. God's not like that. He's very gentle with us. We mess up over and over again, even when we promise that we won't do it again and we don't want to do it again, but we still do. God never comes down on us. He never condemns us. He never's mad at us. He never's harsh and raises his voice and points his finger and never. He is gentle. I mean, totally gentle. Just as gentle as you can get. So first of all, always remember that about God. Anytime you're tempted to think about God being anything other than gentle, like I just described, just stop and go, wait a minute. I know that's not true. I know God is gentle. So what I'm thinking is a lie. It must be coming from somewhere else other than God because God is gentle. When you hear religious people say, God's demanding, he's, you've got to do this, and if not, he's going to get you. They're well-meaning people. They're just misled. They don't know the truth. God is totally gentle. Now, once we know that and are aware of that and confident of that, of course, that takes all the pressure off. There's no fear. We don't have to walk on eggshells. We never have to worry, is God going to get us? And it also enables us to look for and let God, who lives in us, now live as us in a gentle way. Some of the examples of being gentle that the Bible talks about are a gentle answer turns away wrath. We know when all the wrath of all of humankind was being foisted onto Jesus at the cross, when people were yelling at him and beating him and whipping him and condemning him and scorning him and mocking him and spitting at him, he never even replied. He never said stop. He never raised his voice. He never called legions of angels to come and stop. As a matter of fact, he was totally gentle throughout the whole thing, and he said, Father, forgive them. They don't even know what they're doing. And that's what he wants to do using your body, my body, our speech, our personality, our actions. He wants to be gentle to everyone else that we come in contact with, just as he is gentle to us. So, when you're around somebody who may be harsh, who may be hard, who may be hard to get along with, who may be demanding, who may be hateful and spiteful, it won't be natural for us to be gentle. Naturally, as a human being, we want to fight back, but not Jesus. So we just stop and say, okay, Jesus, you live in me. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? How do you want me to handle this? And then, Jesus, would you do that? Would you do that as me? And we just get out of the way and we let him. And we find ourselves being gentle, even when harsh, vile things are being said against us. And we go, wow, that wasn't me. I wonder where that came from. And believe me, that's a much better way to live than responding to anger with anger, responding to harshness with harshness. Now, there's a third area that I want to say before we close today about being gentle. God is always gentle to us and everyone. He wants to be gentle to other people as us, and God wants us to be gentle to ourselves. Not beat ourselves up, not condemn ourselves, not blame ourselves, not just heap guilt on ourselves for things that we do or when we remember the past or whatever. God wants us to be gentle with ourselves, just as He is gentle with us and everyone else. I hope this will be a gentle day for you, and you'll find yourself not only experiencing God's gentleness and experiencing God being gentle to other people as you, but you'll be gentle with yourself. That's part of what Jesus calls the abundant life, or life to the full. Have a gentle day. See you next time.